Back at Abe Lemons Arena, 94-79 in overtime. OCU gets the win over Sagu. Here with Coach Bo Overton. And, Coach, your thoughts on the game today?
I don't know if everybody knows, but Lexi Rich is a pretty good player.
Career high 39 points today, by the way.
She's everybody knows that, and she just had a great game today. I thought they did a good job of spacing and getting the ball to her in the right spots, and she made a lot of plays.
Best game of the year, maybe best game of her career for Peyton Taylor. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block shot. She was big for you guys tonight.
Well, I thought the way she played early, really got us settled down and really got us going early to kind of, get us to halftime. Listen, Peyton's ceiling is really high. She just keeps getting better every week, gets stronger, is getting more aggressive going to the basket, and that strength is that she's picking up is really helping. And she just, she's always been kind of a natural player on the floor that knows how to play and things like that. She's just a real important piece to our puzzle, and she played great today.
Let's talk about that last offensive sequence of regulation. You lob it inside for Abby Selzer, and she has really deep position, but there's 3 defenders around her. Ball gets knocked away, and Abby makes the heads-up play to go get it after it was knocked away, and Michaela's wide open.
Yeah.
So establishing Abby and getting that initial deep position was big on that play. If she doesn't have that, there's no way she chases that down. I
like the fact that, the way they were guarding that, if they did that with Abby, we were going to have a shooter open, which is, Michaela can make those all day long. So, Abby's the one that made the play because she had the wherewithal to go grab that ball and then hit Michaela with it. And then it was 2 seconds later, the Lexi show on the other end. So, now just the way, down 6 and the way we executed down the stretch offensively and defensively, I'm just going to tell you, this game is so much better for us than to win by 30.
Yeah.
And it's just going to help us down the line, our toughness, thinking game situations. And Sagu's got a good team. Listen, every time, since I've been here, every time we play them, they play well. They play well against. They're smart. They got a great coach, and they've had Lexi for 3 years now. Every time I've seen her, so they're hard to play.
I got to imagine that Michaela doesn't mind taking those shots.
Well, she's the senior. She's the leader. She wants to take those shots. And, I when she let it go, I really knew it was in, the way she released it and the ball flight. And then I really felt good going into overtime. I just thought that, we kind of withstood a storm there and got back and now took a deep breath. And then I thought Abby then just took over.
I don't know if this has any impact or not, but the way they reacted to the buzzer beater to send it to overtime almost felt like they thought they had won, and they got out there and they were celebrating. And you could see, Coach Phillips on the sideline, get back over here. You got to get back over here and play overtime.
We got some more.
Is there a mental aspect to that? If they really did think that they had won on that shot, is that why maybe they could have been sluggish in overtime? They didn't score in overtime.
Well, I thought we defended them in overtime real well. I think Taylor Sylvester blocked a 3-pointer. I think Lexi, we paid attention to her, of course, the whole game, but just not like we did in the overtime, I thought. And just offensively and defensively executed, and I felt good about going to overtime, even though, they're dangerous.
So we're in the midst of another one of those every other day pretty much kind of games. We've got the makeup game with Mid-America coming up on Tuesday, and then Thursday, Saturday again. So what does your schedule look like the next week or so?
Well, we'll take tomorrow off, and we've got a big week to get prepared because, not only do you prepare for Thursday, but we've got to prepare for Saturday and Tuesday and so on and so forth. So really big couple of days of practice coming up. I would have liked to have taken another day, but it doesn't look like we can. So big stretch coming up, and we just need to keep playing and getting better.
How do things change now that we're in the second half of conference season? You've seen everybody once except Mac, who you see on Tuesday with the makeup, but how do things change the second time around?
I think the fact that there's so much film out there now. You just know everybody, you know what they're doing, you know their players' tendencies, and that's why the games get a lot tighter, and it's more fun. It's more fun that way. And again, this was and I told him in the locker room a while ago, I said, sometimes you play in a season where something happens. I felt like couple of years ago, we lost at Wayland, and I remember we won. I don't think we lost again that year. You know, we won it all, and we won like 20-something in a row or something like that. But I remember that game, and I remember, you know, how that felt and what happened after that. And there's always a year where something happens. And I told them, I said, I hope that this is that game. You know, I hope this is that game. We got a lot of respect for Sagu. A lot of good teams in this league that we have to be ready for. But you kind of hope that maybe that was that switch that pops up, that here we go. And we'll see. We got a lot of games coming up.
All right, Coach, thanks a lot. 94-79 overtime win for OCU over Sagu today.